Screen, right? You just put a black screen live. We're live. Intro, transition. Hey everybody. Technical difficulties this morning. I think I'm on a couple of different microphones over here. Can you mute me over there? No. Mute the Discord. I think everybody could hear our entire conversation. Well, welcome to the design desk, everybody. Round 2, baby. Round 2. All right. Good morning to Whitney. Good morning to Stephanie, Denise, Patty, Cher. Got everybody in the chat today. Welcome back to the design desk. So for the people who missed the last one, we are doing the design desk to talk to you guys about design and the future at Betabrand and different things and inside information that you can get from none other than our very own merchandising manager, Megan, who is joining us today. How are you doing, Megan?
How are you? I love the bucket hat. It's a great look. Very spring.
Thank you. Yeah, I just decided to bring the felt bucket hat out since
Great look.
Yeah, since Tara isn't here anymore, I can't be ridiculed about wearing a bucket hat on set.
No, I think it looks good on you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Well, yeah. Cool. So, Megan, for people who don't know, do you want to tell us a little bit about what you do as our merchandising manager here? We've got some regulars who know what's going on in the chat, but you want to cue everybody else into what a merchandising manager does at Betabrand?
Yeah, of course. I plan the product and I approve the product and I price the product. So I plan things out like months and months and months in advance. Like right now I'm planning holiday for this year, and I tell the designers what kind of stuff we need to see and how much it needs to cost and what kind of fabric it needs to be made out of and what color it should be and all that kind of stuff. and then they like go do all that stuff like little elves, and I'm like Santa Claus Beta brand. Like, that's basically it.
I love that. Yes, it's a very stressful job being Santa, I imagine, but I know that everybody appreciates all of the pants presents that you're able to deliver to them.
Unfortunately, I have to do my job full time, not like Santa. He's got a great part-time gig.
Yeah, you know, how crazy would it be if we decided to drop every single pair of pants for a year on one single day?
That would make my job a lot easier. But yeah, it would be crazy. But I think it'd be fine. You know, they would just like sell through eventually through the whole year, and I could just like relax and like drink juice for the rest of the year.
That sounds.
That's what I like to do with my free time.
That sounds wonderful. Yeah, you're an avid juice connoisseur. Yeah. So I've got some people in the chat asking if they heard a chat noise. Yeah, I think we had a chat noise going on here in the background. I believe we've handled that. And yeah, okay, working on some volume things as well. So looks like it's hard. Great. It's a morning, guys. It's a morning. I've got some coffee. I'm hanging out. You know who else has got some coffee and is hanging out? I've got the lovely Jessica in studio with us as well.
Cheers, everybody, and good morning. Wow, what's up, good looking? We've always wanted to see Aiden behind the scenes. Not only Aiden, but we got Megan, yes? Welcome to the, what is this title called?
Design Desk.
Design Desk, yeah. So as you know, Beta Brand has always been here, and Beta Brand has been about their customers, meaning creating pants that fit your style and your vibe. And we've got the none other creative manager of design, Megan herself here. So yeah, I think that it's been off to a crazy start, but you've always wanted to see the behind the scenes. So here it is. As you can see, Aiden is not only working as your speaker, as your host for the day, but he's also doing tech, so multiple jobs all at once. I really want to hear from y'all. There's so many questions to ask. Why these styles of pants? Where does the ideas come from? How is it manufactured? If there's anything new coming, maybe there's some beans to drop. Whatever questions that you have, feel free to grab your coffee, join us for this morning, and let's get these questions asked because we do have Megan here. On that note, I do want to ask Megan a couple questions myself, starting with these pants that I'm wearing, if that's okay. Hey Megan, I've got the dark vintage wash right here. I'm just gonna put this down. And I know that these sold out. They're one of my favorite pairs, and I think that they're one of my favorite pairs not only because of the four-way stretch, because they're comfortable, and also because of the deep pockets, but I really enjoy personally how they're still very form-fitting around the thighs, around the booty area, and most of all, they're still extremely comfortable. The height isn't too high, meaning I don't feel like it's cramping in my middle area, but it's high enough to make me feel nice and slim. So I want to know, considering all the different jean companies out here, how did you come up with this concept to be so fitting, so flexible, and maybe what can we see next from the vintage and the jean side of things?
Yeah, so the way the yoga jeans came to life was that we wanted to make a pants. So we wanted to have like the same stretch, the same sort of like compression feeling, the same fit. The original pair even had, the original launch of the styles that we launched even had like the same style details as our classic dress pant yoga pants. So it had the little like welt, like sort of like dressier pocket in the back. So that's how they came to be. And we are going to be getting restocks of the style that you're wearing. So it's sold out now, but we will be getting more. We're going to be getting a lot more denim through the rest of the year. This is kind of like the start of a slow time for denim, like March through April through the summer, but then in August denim really picks up, so we'll have really good inventory around August. And we have a ton of denim planned. We're going to be doing a new denim style every month for the rest of the year, so there's a ton of new denim. We're looking at new washes, we're looking at new styles, so you definitely won't be lacking in new denim stuff. We're looking at some really cool new washes, and we have one planned. I think it's not coming till like very late in the year, but it's definitely coming.
That's awesome. I think that y'all just had some beans dropped, and that is denim in August.
Beans.
Get these beans dropping on my head. Woo,
Yeah.
woo. Yeah. All right, August, just mark your calendars now, y'all, because we have some new styles. I also just want to give all of our beta babes just a little insight note. I get to see a lot of the new insights and hear all the conversations between Megan and the design team in regards to what styles, what wash, it's too light, it's too much in the front of a wash, or just really focusing on the design and most of all the functionality. And I really enjoy that they cater it to you, our demographic, our clients that really want something that can be used every day, different styles, but most of all coming up with different trends like I can't say, but different trends that are on point, that are in the social channels, and I'm really excited for some of the new things coming out. So mark your calendars, as Megan just said. August is gonna be jeans, and a lot more coming out, as Megan said, every couple of months or every month, right? Is that right?
Yeah, every month we're gonna do a new denim thing.
Cool, awesome. What do you think about these jeans, producer?
I think it's very exciting. I think it's very exciting. And you know what else I think is very exciting is I've got some chats here for Megan. I've got some design chats. It is the design desk today. Yeah. So, all right. First off, I just want to highlight a chat from Anita saying, let's talk about the awesome goldenrod color that is up for voting on the new tunic. This is an amazing color, so let's vote. So I just want to let everybody know, if you did not know, if you go to Future Concepts, you can go to our designs projects page and you can vote on the colors that we are going to release, guys. So we are here for you. We're going to put out the clothes that you guys are looking for. So make sure to head over to Future Concepts and our designs projects page if you have not checked that out yet. But I've got a question here from Kelsey for you, Megan. A design question. Are you going to bring back any more fabulous prints that have animals secretly hidden in them? A la floral dog print, cat's tooth, etc.
ETC. That's a good question. We don't have any plans right now. So the cat's tooth was like a huge, like insane blockbuster hit. We sold just that style. We sold so many units of that. We did really well with that. But then we followed it with the dog's tooth, which really didn't do as well. Like it just didn't even hold a candle, not even remotely. So I don't know if there's like a great enthusiasm for that, like after cat's tooth. Like I think there might be a feeling around here that cat's tooth was maybe a one-hit wonder, but I do know that we have someone, and I'm so sorry, I'm not as good with like knowing everyone's like names and personalities as people who are more involved in the live show, but we do have someone who's constantly advocating for a bat's tooth, like a bat themed one for Halloween.
That's Whitney advocating for that.
Okay, yeah. So I don't know if that's going to happen, but I do know that there's like a lot of like interest for it in the live show set. So it's definitely something that we talk about. I just don't know if we have enough interest, but we should definitely put stuff up for voting. So that's a good reminder. You know what? Watch this. I'm going to make a little note. I'm gonna put it on my to-do list.
This is why you come to the design desk, guys. You've got the merchandising manager making a note of what we're talking about on the show right here. You've got inside access.
My lovely to-do list.
Very
it
looks
polished,
very manageable. Yeah, it looks very manageable, and I think you're gonna do a great job. I believe in you.
Yeah, I am too. I definitely need pen and paper. For those of you that use electronics, you know, hats off to you. I'm old school just like you, Megan. I need to write everything down, Post-its. I love making a mess and then losing all of my notes and forgetting what I was talking about.
If I lost this notebook, I'd be lost, y'all.
Yeah, no, seriously.
No hands for anyone if I lost this notebook.
Seriously, no, the other day, who was it? Sam lost her notebook in the BART station, and Aiden was making fun of me because she was like, oh my God, I lost my notebook. And I was like, no. And he goes, for real? And I'm like, yes.
Disaster.
That's like our life, you know? I do have a question for you from Whitney, Megan. She's saying, hey, Megan, exclamation mark. I saw the wide leg pants description that there is 1/4 inch clear is that elastic she means in the waistband, which I'm pretty sure is also in the crop lights based on what I saw in the altered waistband. Is that a thing we could get in the description?
Oh wow, y'all are so much more granular than me. So Whitney's asking for a description of the style of the construction of the waistband.
Sounds like
Yes.
it.
Yeah. I can talk to the WebProd team about that. I honestly don't know how our pants are put together personally. That's not really like my expertise. That's not my arena, but I can make another note.
Just another
We'll
thing
talk
on
about
your
that.
list.
Yeah, I'll put it on my list.
All right, well,
Waistband construction and style descriptions.
Yeah, big notebook energy today. Jess and Megan.
I mean,
big
just
notebook
make
team.
me a to-do list, y'all. Like, I'm here for it. Love to scratch something off my list.
I got a couple more questions for you, so don't go anywhere. Anita's asking, well, first of all, she says, can't wait. I'm assuming that's for all the jeans. And then she's asking maybe a light, I don't even think she's asking, I think she's just adding to your
She's
notes.
telling.
Maybe a lightweight, wide leg denim or a sweat jumpsuit. Questions, thoughts?
Yeah, so the wide leg, lightweight denim is actually coming. That's a style that we have on the calendar. I mean, it's maybe not as exactly what is in Anita's head, but we do have a wide leg, lightweight denim coming. I don't have the calendar in front of me, but I think it's coming pretty soon. And sometime during the summer. And then, what was the other question?
Jumpsuit.
Jumpsuit. We have had like a tracksuit sort of thing, like she's describing, in work for a little while with our manufacturers, but we really haven't been able to find the right fabric at the right price. But that is something that our freelance designers bring to the plate like a lot. So if you see it, vote for it, and then it'll hopefully get enough votes to get made. We just put a bunch of tops up in Design Ideas maybe a week ago or so, and y'all did not like them. So I'm a little at a loss. Visit the Design Ideas, look at the new tops. They're on yellow background slides, and let me know what you think, because they did not get as many votes. They got a lot more down votes than up votes. So I'm a little sad about that, and I'd love for you guys to console me.
Yeah, we would love more comments from everyone here as well. And speaking of comments, there are a couple questions from Lonnie, and I'm not sure if you can answer this, Megan, but feel free. Speaking of website comments, questions through the tops and through other designs and styles, Lonnie's asking, okay, question, where do I find upcoming drop circle snapshots on the new website?
I've actually got that one.
Answer, Aiden?
Yeah, sorry, I think I kind of misunderstood the question initially. So the little circles on the homepage, we upload them as we get our shows scheduled and planned. So generally speaking, we try to have the upcoming month scheduled by the end of the previous month. So let me just go ahead. So yeah, welcome to some behind the scenes process for the live team. So I think that we are working on a couple of different site changes right now. So initially that was on the homepage. I think right now that might not actually have a place to live, but I will let you guys know whenever we find a place for that, and that'll be probably by the end of the week. We will get that figured out for you. I'm sorry guys, I think that there is like a site thing going on. So the little circles are missing right now. I'm seeing that. But Lonnie, I'll get back to you in BTS. I'll have somebody talk to you about it, because I think that there is something going on with the site. So thanks for pointing that out. Okay.
The notes from Lonnie, I think this could be answered by Megan. Lonnie's also asking, how much weight do the comments on the website have when voting for styles and patterns with the designs?
So the comments below on like the Design Ideas, I definitely look at them. I don't like weigh them in the decision-making process. I really just choose stuff that has a lot of upvotes and like not as many downvotes. we do see so many downvotes on things. So it's like, as long as there's not more downvotes and upvotes, that's like a good sign. And the comments I'll read, like I looked at the for example, like I looked at the comments for these tops that I was just mentioning, because I was like, why do they hate these tops? So I was sort of like trying to get some feedback on why people don't like them. But I don't think that they like weigh in like a yes or no decision making process. It's more in just like an overall like feedback process, if that makes sense. Like I would never adopt something because someone said something in a comment.
I feel like a comment would be more helpful for someone like Bernie, who's making a direct design choice based off of these things. Would you say that's correct? So yeah, Megan is our merchandising manager. So Megan is greenlighting things that are coming through, but the actual designs themselves are going to be coming out of from Bernie, who's our designer right now. And I would say Bernie is, you see her in the live show chat a lot. She is designing based on comments, and Megan is going to be merchandising based on like likes and feedbacks and upvotes.
Yeah, like I just pick them, and then Bernie sort of like brings them to life. And we also have Monica, who's in the chat a lot, and she reads a lot of comments on behind the scenes and just like overall just like comments on the site and stuff. She's really good about sharing the information too. But I'm more looking at like a big picture thing. But I will read comments to get like a sense, but it's not like a part of my decision making process.
Yeah, totally understand that. And I've got some more questions for you here while we're talking about it. While we're talking about tops, Whitney is saying I cannot do the flutter ruffle sleeve thing, which was on most of the new tops. Totally upvoted the ruffle front button up. And then I've got I've got Anita agreeing with her in the chat. So Beta Babes, let us know in the chat what's up with the new tops, if there's any more specific feedback that you want to give us. We've got Megan here right now, so now is the time.
Now is the time.
And then I've also got Birgit in the chat asking how much smaller is the new denim sizing? And I feel like it should be the same size.
There's no new denim sizing.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think we have a new denim size. So yeah, everything should be the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
And it should be the same across DPYP. Like just buy whatever size you buy.
Yeah, so, I feel like everything is pretty standardized here. I think if you were asking about like what Jess was wearing, we're just because it's the design desk today, we were talking about dark vintage because you guys love dark vintage, and we're just talking about denim and things like that. And speaking of, before we go to denim, I got one more question for you, Megan. Dominique is saying still patiently waiting on a white or cream top, and I think we were talking about this in a meeting or something the other day. You want to tell us about white and cream tops and maybe where our limitations are there?
Yeah, so the two fabrics that we source right now for making tops are both knits. They're not woven and they're not very thick. And so I believe that if we put them in a white or a cream, they would be pretty sheer. I mean, you could wear like a nude bra with them and definitely be fine. But I do think that the sheerness would be a deal breaker for a lot of customers, and we would probably get a lot of returns or not purchases. So that's why we haven't made a new top, because the fabric, especially the bamboo, is just really sheer in a white color. So yeah, it's really a sheerness issue that I want to save y'all from. If you are in the show right now in the chat and you have like a white top that you love that's not sheer, or let us know behind the scenes.
Hey Megan, we lost you for one.
Is really challenging.
We lost you for 1 second. If there's a top that you really love, are you saying that people should just put a link in the chat or like tag you in behind the seams on something like that?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go, guys. Yeah. So if you have anything that designs that you're thinking of that you have a perfect example of, that's always helpful to our design team. One more thing on tops. Cher is saying more short sleeve tops covering bat wings, but not full length. Summertime. And I hear that. But, speaking of summertime, I think our bamboo is a pretty malleable fabric. I think it's great for layering. I think it's pretty airy. I mean, Jess, you've worn a ton of our bamboo tops. I mean, how does that fabric feel to you?
I love the bamboo tops primarily because they are lightweight fabric. It's definitely breathable. You have the odor resistance capability. It's nice and light, so you can toss it as a layering piece if you need to. For me, because I do a lot of active day-to-day things, I need to go from a meeting to teaching a classroom. So I really love the bamboo tops because of the four-way stretch, because they're light, they're easy on the body. And again, they can be transitioned into different styles. So whether you're wearing it untucked, full tucked, half tucked, a lot of different ways to wear those tops. So I also don't see the fabric in very many companies. I feel like Beta Brand does a really good job with outsourcing their fabrics and to make sure that they stay consistent within the tops or the pants. You'll see a lot of the pants, especially in the DPYPs, in the Ponte fabric. I love the Ponte because it's so nice and thick, just the same way that I really enjoy the bamboo fabric within the tops, primarily because it's really easy and light to wear. But yeah, I think the tops in general have been, quite a reoccurring topic that's been coming up. I know within the shows that everyone always gets excited with new tops and drops. So yes, as Megan mentioned earlier, feel free to put more examples in the chat or in our behind the scenes. If anyone is here, brand new, first time joining Beta Brand, not sure what's going on, first of all, welcome. Hello, my name is Jess. We are here featuring Megan, who is the merchandise manager, and it's hosted also by Aiden, who is, what's your official role, Aiden? Producer.
I believe it says man of many talents on the paychecks that I get. It says Renaissance man on the paychecks that I get, so you could just exactly. They're delivered to my house by a horse and carriage. Yeah, sorry, Jess. You were talking. Do you want me to go back to you? You want me to keep going here? You just throwing it? Great, wonderful. Yeah, guys, welcome to the design desk. I'm Aiden. I guess I'm the head of the live team, and I do some other stuff here at Beta Brand too. But mostly, I really enjoy the time that I get to have with you, Beta Babes, talking to you guys. And something I wanted to talk about. It's Women's History Month, actually. March is Women's History Month in the United States, and I wanted to talk about a couple of women's style icons, and I'd love to learn something. I'm not sure if you guys have anything in the chat, but I have a couple people that I wanted to talk about here, and we've got slides to go along with it. So yeah, I think first we are going to talk about Jackie Kennedy. Jackie Kennedy is one of the women's style icons that I wanted to talk about. I love Jackie Kennedy too. So yeah, I definitely didn't take this from a website, but here's a little blurb about Jackie Kennedy. She's kind of the epitome of breezy glamour. Jackie favored easy button downs, summer shorts, colorful shift dresses, and structured skirt suits. And we still see her influence today in women's like prep fashion. And I think that there's a lot of blazers and things in the modern closet that are still very Jackie O. And she's got some trademark accessories that kind of made a comeback with Gen Z and TikTok. So big dark sunglasses and strands of short pearls. I think that it's really interesting to see that fashion come out. And I also think it's really interesting how many kind of phases of fashion there are now, like cottagecore or like prepcore, or seeing a lot of really interesting things going on there. But you like Jackie Kennedy too, right, Megan?
Yeah, I love Jackie Kennedy. I mean, she really put the spotlight on a lot of American designers that that's sort of the job of the First Lady, but I think one of the many jobs, but I think she sort of invented what the First Lady is. Kennedy was doing a job. It wasn't as forward thinking, maybe? I don't know. Jackie Kennedy, she's such a tragic figure to me. So beautiful, so tragic. But great style. She did a really good job being portrayed by Natalie Portman. That was a great job for her.
Yeah. Congrats, Jackie Kennedy, on being portrayed by Natalie Portman. Bye, Bethany. She's got to get into a meeting. We will see you later as well. I have some other people I want to talk about here. I wanted to talk about Josephine Baker. So for those of you who don't know, we're still talking about, Josephine Baker. So the American-born French entertainer and civil rights activist had a ton of style. She was all about high glamour. If you guys think about the 1920s, you're thinking about silky body contrasts, strands of big pearls, and the more accessories, the better. Jess says woo for all those you couldn't hear. She had a real penchant for like Art Deco motifs, so all those classic 1920s things that you saw carrying through early cinema and Fred Astaire movies and things like that. She had a real more is more approach, and I think she really helped kind of move the 1920s into that 1930s sort of extravagance that you saw in Hollywood and in pop culture. Obviously, common people weren't experiencing things like that, but it really took fashion to this sort of elevated level. It made it like kind of a hallmark of, it helped create, you know, how stars have their own sort of sets of style. She really was kind of an icon out there who just like set herself apart, and I saw a lot of people kind of copying things like that. Do you know anything about Josephine Baker, Megan?
She was sort of a dancer, right? So I feel like Jess would probably know a lot about her because was she French?
She Josephine Baker now. I need to know she is because of her style.
She was born in America, but she was
I know, she's so fancy. Maybe I just thought that yeah.
Yeah, so fancy, so Francais. All right.
Yeah, I don't really know anything about Josephine Baker. I mean, I know who she is, but I don't have any fun facts or like strong opinions. I mean, she was like an entertainer of all trades, like a singer, dancer.
Well, the more you know, Megan, the more you know. I'm gonna hop back in the chat real quick. I got a quick question from. No, I don't have a quick question. I'm so sorry about that. My chat is being a little buggy today, guys. All right. Yes, glamour, says Myrna. Oh, Whitney's asking, hey, do we know when the Tower Bridge Marine Linen and Venture pants will ship? Because it says March, which ends tomorrow. Does March end tomorrow, or does it end on Friday, Whitney? Because I'm pretty sure it's still March tomorrow. I hate to point that out. No, let me check on that for you guys.
I think Wendy's right. It's the 31st tomorrow.
Yeah, but can you say that a month ends if it's still that month? I mean, it doesn't end tomorrow. It ends the day. It ends
on Friday is the first day of the next month after March, which is April Fool's Day. But I don't have my spreadsheet open right now because if I do, everything on my computer will crash, unfortunately.
I've got it. I've got it.
I don't know off the top of my head. Sorry, Whitney.
Okay. Well, I can tell you because I have it right here.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I've got it right here. So it was Tower Bridge, Marine Linen, and Venture. I'm going to go through here. Tower Bridge should be in our warehouse and shipping this week. Venture should be shipping very soon. Let me go to the other one. I'm so sorry. I'm not nailing this at all. Marine Linen. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Marine Linen is just getting in our warehouse today, so that should be shipping. Hopefully sometime this week. It might ship the beginning of next week. And then the last one was Venture Pants. And you know what? I'm going to have to just tell you in the chat, Whitney, because I kind of lied. I don't have it right in front of me. I'm sorry about that.
What a liar.
What a liar. Yeah, so...
I do want to say that we've had a lot of pre-order recently, and I guess a bean I can drop that's like not really that great of a bean is that we're not going to be doing the pre-order short-lived. We had to like do it for a little while, but it's not going to be like a reoccurring so we'll be back on like in stock selling really soon. Did you lose me?
I did lose you. What's going to be back in stock real soon?
Well, we're going to be back to in stock selling very soon. There's the beans.
Got it. So the pre-ordering situation that has been going on for a little bit, I think I'm spark noting this properly. The pre-ordering situation that's been going on for a little while now is going to be over very soon. We're going to go back to back in stock selling.
Yeah, it was a temporary problem.
It's a temporary problem. So yay. Lonnie says, hooray, no more pre-orders. I feel you, Lonnie.
Yeah.
I feel you. I'm not prepared for that kind of mental gymnastics when I'm checking out for something.
No one
so
loves it.
I totally understand. Yeah, so guys, welcome to the Design Desk. If you're just joining us, we're talking about design and future concepts with our merchandising manager, Megan. We've also got the lovely Jessica on set with us as well. I would love to talk about something like the Expedition pants. I know that it's sort of an in-between style. It's like obviously not DPYP. It's leaning towards more of the restorative kind of stuff that we launched in 2020. I would love to talk about like what you guys, Beta Babes, are looking for in something that's not quite DPYP. If you're looking for something more in that restorative area, what you're really looking for. And then I think, I'd love to hear actually what like you are looking for in a pair of like activewear or athleisure, Jess, because you're a dancer, you're moving around all day. Like, what are you looking for in something like that?
I am definitely looking for versatility. That's most important because less is more, meaning I don't want to break my back with having so many different change of outfits. So if I can wear a product that can serve as both professional for the workspace and then also for teaching, especially if it's just like a bar class or something really light, then I'm gonna be able to bring less in my bag. So definitely something that's really versatile, which means it has to have good stretch, it has to have good functionality, and also it has to look cute. So yeah, I think that anytime I'm going shopping, even though all the flashy stuff is really, really tempting, I wanna put something in my closet that speaks to functionality and speaks to more of an everyday look that can be versatile.
Yeah, I think it's interesting to think about like, what different things we could do, like the Expedition pants. I know that we've got some cool things in future concepts. So guys, if you ever see something, make sure to leave a comment or upvote it, downvote it. Let us know what we're doing. As we work on new styles, our designers are going to be taking your feedback and just kind of improving on the things that we're offering. And so, yeah, we've talked about our tops that are coming out and are in here in our future concepts page. And yeah, just your feedback means a lot to us. If you have not visited future concepts, make sure to check that out. Okay, so I've got a couple more questions for you in the chat, Megan. Here's a question from Kelsey. Any new vibrant denim colors that you are considering?
Not right now. The color denim that we launched, I guess we launched it in 2021. It did pretty badly. It didn't sell super well, so it's not something that I'm looking to reprise right now, but I will be bringing back a lot more denim variety next year, which I know is like so far away for a normal person, but for me is like sort of where I'm planning right now, because I'm like just thinking about holiday and like January 2023. So that's something that I'm thinking about for next year, but unfortunately not in the near future, because they just didn't really sell well at all. I honestly, when I'm making product decisions, the biggest point that I look at is selling history. So when we're talking about something like the Expedition pants, those ones sold incredibly well. So I know there's a huge audience for that kind of product, and we'll be exploring that kind of product and doing more of that. But then when it comes to something like colored denim, did not sell so well, so it kind of like gets put to rest for a little while.
It is really interesting just how different things end up working out. And I think something to mention, I know that a lot of you Beta Babes know this already, is that we tend to re-release things if they do pretty well, or we don't tend to, but we sometimes make the decision to re-release certain things when products do well, and sometimes we'll do things in other colorways. You never know if something that's going to be dropping is going to be limited edition, so whether or not it's going to sell, whether or not we're going to bring it back. So whenever we're doing new colorways of dress band yoga pants, or we're doing new tops, or we're doing new designs, I would say if you're thinking of getting something, or you're kind of on the fence about getting something, I would just go ahead and get it. And I'd like to tell anybody who does not know that we have a really great return policy. We use this company called Happy Returns, which the way that something like that works is they have these little return bars. So instead of having to ship something back, like put a label, go and get it picked up somewhere, you can just take your package to some of the return bars that are listed on Happy Returns. And they're like some random places that are partners with them. You could just hand it to them, and then they're going to ship it back to us and take care of that. And returns are free, I believe, up to 60 days. So, you know, you can always, it might be 30 days. I'm sorry. Don't quote me on that. But, you know, you can always just take a chance on something. Whitney had something interesting here. I had a couple people in the chat being like, oh, you know, I love the expedition pants. And Whitney was saying that she was not a huge fan of the fabric and that it has a lot of static. And you know what? That's very interesting that static can affect people differently. That's something I did not know. And I wonder, I've never heard of this before. I'm just asking like a question to someone in the design world. I'm assuming there's got to be like anti-static material. Am I in like weird, like, not, am I in like specialist warehouse world when I'm talking about anti-static materials, Megan?
Well, there's anti-static like sprays that you can use, but another trick to combat static is to put like if you put lotion, if it's pants, for example, like if you put lotion on your legs, like and it's not all the way absorbed and you put the pants on, that'll fight the static. You can put like a really light layer of lotion on the inside of the fabric, but they do make sprays. Yeah, static is something that's caused by the weather.
And so, friction, right?
Yeah, but there's not, I mean, some fabrics are static prone, but a static prone fabric isn't always going to be staticky, if that makes sense. I mean, like I've definitely had days where I get a static electric shock, like going to the grocery store, like every time I touch the counter or something like that. So it's definitely like a weather phenomenon. And you know, something that happens in the dryer, it's like a dryer thing too, but I don't know if there's any fabrics that are specifically anti-static, just because static isn't a constant phenomenon no matter what the fabric is.
Yeah, I'm like thinking that there's got to be like some kind of like special suit thing for people who are building computers and things like that, but I don't know that we're gonna be making some pants with some materials
but that's gonna be like
that.
Tyvek or something, like you said.
Yeah, that was a cool tip though that you gave. I've never thought about like how to make stuff less staticky. So
the lotion thing really works. I've done that before.
Okay.
Like if you have a dress that's like clinging to you when you're wearing it out and it's like all staticky and like gross, if you just get like a little bit of like lotion on your hands and like really just like not liberally apply it to the backside of the fabric or even like your legs where it's clinging, the static goes away immediately.
See,
did you lose me again?
No.
Horrible internet connection. Okay.
No, I got you. I just a little bit here, but yeah, no, I really appreciate the tips. I'm not wearing much dresses myself, but if I ever decide to rock the kilt one day, you know, I do have a kilt, by the way. I shouldn't have said that on air. I should not have said that on air. I shouldn't have said it on air.
Is it a Utila kilt?
No, it's not a Utila kilt. It's just a regular old with the gingham. Oh, we're okay. Okay, we've got some interesting fabric talk.
Change the subject.
I am changing the subject. We've got some interesting chats here. I'm gonna hit one real quick from D. D saying, I see some shows as checked in. Are we doing that again? So we did stop doing the check-in credit system, but we are still doing giveaways on our drop days. And I don't know, if I'm feeling some kind of way, I might do a giveaway today because we've got a lot of people chatting and I appreciate that, guys. But yeah, we're still doing giveaways. All you got to do is talk in the chat. People are talking about my kilt now. You just got to send us a chat and then you're automatically entered to win anytime that we have a drop show. And like I said, I might do one today. Yeah, Leslie's going to Scotland in May. I love that. And yeah, the kilt got people going. Hello, Karen from Western Massachusetts.
Kyle MacLachlan got married on Sex and the City. He wore a kilt. I feel like that was like an iconic kilt. moment.
I haven't seen that part of Sex and the City. I've been watching it with my girlfriend because she's really
It's vintage.
a big fan on it. Oh wait, no, I'm okay. See, this is how disconnected I am.
Are you thinking of Gossip Girl?
I'm thinking of Gossip Girl.
No, it's different. But I like them both. But yeah, Kyle MacLachlan wore a kilt on Sex and the City for getting married to I feel bad I don't remember the actress's name, but Charlotte. Kyle MacLachlan is the actor's name. Charlotte is the character's
Yes,
name.
Kyle MacLachlan, the guy from Twin Peaks. Anybody who
Yes.
does not know. Kilt. Lonnie says in the chat. We need pics on BTS. Hey. Karen's Irish. I'm Irish too. Welcome.
Like, it's just totally derailed.
There's a little bit of a delay too, so I'm assuming that there's we're still on the kilt thing. The kilt might happen, guys. Let me think about it. Okay, design questions real quick. Jess, we haven't heard from Jessica in a while. Jessica, Gossip Girl or Sex and the City? Just tell us.
Oh, that's hard.
I don't think I ever watched Gossip Girl.
Wait,
can
really?
you remind me? What
Girl, you're missing out.
am I? I'm
Yes.
watching the Bridgertons right now, and we're on season 2. There's so much dance and fashion. I'm on a whole new level. I'll go back and watch Gossip Girl just to catch up because I'm in the cutties and the woodworks in your conversation.
Yeah. I would. If you're watching Bridgerton, then yeah, Gossip Girl. You got to go to the classic one. Get in there
If
with.
you like Bridgerton, you'll like Gossip Girl.
Okay.
It's a little, the fashion is not as fun as Bridgerton because it's like painfully dated, like early 2000s stuff, but it's a great show.
What's the one, the Nasty Girl one? What's that one called? Nasty Girl?
Oh, that one was, the Girl Boss show.
Girl
that
Boss.
Was terrible.
That was terrible? Oh, I thought it was good.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I liked it.
I mean, I just watched like part of the first episode and it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I liked it because it was in San Francisco. I was like,
That was
ooh,
cool, yeah.
it's by Bade Brand.
Yeah, that was cool.
All right, I'm gonna hop in here with a couple of chats. Just real quick, Cher saying, it's pretty. I know it's pretty nice in SF, but it's pretty hot where I am in the summer, and I would look pretty odd wearing long sleeves. I hear you. We do have some shorter sleeve options. We obviously had like the Coastline tee come out, and then the Canopy tee. Make sure you're in design projects giving us this feedback, and obviously Megan's hearing you too. I will say that our bamboo fabric is pretty lightweight. Something like the Canopy tee, I think, is perfect for some hotter weather. I mean, I've worn all of the clothes that we've released, at least not all of them, but I've worn all the different types of fabric, and I can honestly say, like, it feels very breathable, very airy. A lot of our stuff has like we have designs that have like vents and things on it too. I think that Megan and the design team are thinking about things like that when they're releasing something with longer sleeves to sort of make things multi-seasonal. I've got another question.
We do have short sleeves and sleeveless coming out. It is only March, and we try to be really timely with our launches. So sit tight. Your summer stuff is coming.
Okay, beans, Cher. Summer stuff is coming just for you. I see a note here that is just for you, Cher. So
Yeah.
VIP.
I hope you're ready to buy 1,000 tops.
Yes. Okay, I had some stuff in here, and I'm gonna have to scroll back to it, guys. So just bear with me. We have some people talking about plaid and tartan. We've released a couple of, more than a few of plaids and tartans. I think that we will probably release a plaid or a tartan in the future. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, says Megan. I had someone in here. I can't find the exact chat who was asking about it. Okay, Kelsey is asking about what are the top 3 best-selling tops, and I don't know that we have the exact information in front of us, but do you have something off the top of your mind?
Yeah, that's 3. I think that the Kylie top that just came, I mean, it depends on what kind of metrics you're using. I have a lot of different like ways to measure success, but the Kylie top that just came out did really, really, really well. That one definitely, I don't know if it's like the top revenue generator of all time because we've only done it once, but I think it sold out really, really fast. And then the Pose peplum and the Tempo tunic are kind of like the keepers. that, you know, they've like sort of like stood the test of time, and like we're going to keep doing them in a lot of new colors. This is actually a very timely question, and I don't know how much everyone's participating in voting behind the scenes, but Monica Sweetley just put up a huge tops poll for me with like a ton of tops, like which one's your favorite, like which colors would you want to see next. And that is because, and this is my bean, my big bean, we are going to be doing a ton of tops in a ton of colors, repeat styles, starting in August. There's just going to be like a glut of tops. So I hope you guys are all ready to individually purchase 1,000 tops each to rationalize this tops extravaganza that I've gone on for the planning. And it's going to continue into the foreseeable future. So you guys are going to have tops coming out of your ears in lots of different colors.
Yeah.
So yeah, and sleeveless, short sleeve, 6 sleeve, 5 sleeve, you know.
For all creatures and shapes and sizes.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
Kelsey actually had a follow-up to that. Do you think there will ever be a standard top that will just be available in different colors? I guess the question is, will there be like a DPYP, like a 2-pocket DPYP of tops?
Yes, and that's sort of what I'm describing when I say that we're going to be bringing back a lot of different tops in a lot of different colors. I'm sort of like pivoting the tops collection to be a little bit more robust and aggressive, so that there will always be tops in stock in different colors, but it's going to be a little bit different, because right now the way we do our DPYP is you can always get the 2-pocket in black and navy and like the core colors, but the tops are going to be always available in limited edition seasonal colors. So we'll always have, I picked 6 tops that are going to be the core tops, and those ones will always be available in something, at least 1 or 2 or 3 of them. So there's just going to be a lot of tops, a lot of different colors, a lot of different options. There'll be black in the mix, but black is also going to be considered a limited edition in the sense that we're not going to keep it in stock all the time. Because I don't want you guys to open the page and just see a bunch of black tops. That's a bummer. So it's going to be a lot of different colors, and it's going to be crazy, wild and crazy.
It's going to be super crazy. Anita was saying, how about Blackberry being a core color? Very interesting. I know that Blackberry did super well. I don't know that we have had a conversation about that, but we are aware that Blackberry was a very popular.
You guys love it.
That was a very popular color. Cher is super excited to hear about like having core tops and restocking tops, and that's glad. Everybody's really excited about all of the tops. So yay. So that's good news. That's good news. You know what else is super crazy is whatever Jess is about to say, because I interrupted Jessica.
I feel like everyone is talking about tops right now, and obviously Beta Brand's known for DPYPs and now all of the different jean options, but we forgot about dresses. And I'm not trying to spill any beans here, but some of these dresses that we've had in the past have definitely been a sellout. I remember wearing a couple of them and they sold out immediately. There was that one, I don't remember what they are.
Dress, right?
The canopy dress, was that the blue one with the side entry pockets? And then the black one, because somebody mentioned a top in Ponte fabric. But remember that one, Megan? I think that's when I first started. I was wearing a black Ponte dress. It was like a professional workwear dress with side entry pockets. It was a short sleeve, a long zipper in the back. That was like the first thing I did for Beta Brand, and I remember that sold out really fast because I was interested in buying that, and it was gone. So yeah, the dresses. Can we talk about the dresses for 1 second? Because the dresses that we have, I mean, yes to jeans, DPYPs, and all of these different tops, but we are in spring, moving into summer, and there has been a lot of different styles of dresses. Feel free to name at home your favorite style. Do you own dresses at home? And I know that we're doing some dresses in fit, and let me tell you, they're sexy. I'm talking about like, okay, there's different style. Oops. I'm just saying that the new stuff is really cute. That's all for Megan. Back to you, Megan. I'm not supposed to drop the beans.
That's a yeah, Bean Squad. You got the Bean Squad gift. Gustavo's been going wild.
I know, so many
with the
beans.
Bean Squad gift today.
There you go.
Oh my lord. Lonnie says beans on the color of the Maryland. I'm not gonna share those beans with you because I would love to see the surprise on your face. How do you know about the beans on the color? I don't know who told you, but
These beta babes, they're on the tip. They've got like all the details. Sometimes they know more about the product than I do. Like the question earlier about the waistband construction, like I don't know. I just work here.
Kelsey says sexy Bean Squad. I'm not sure if you're talking about you guys or us, but I appreciate it either way, I guess. I've been wearing pants exclusively or pairing pants under a dress. I feel that, Anita. I like the security that pants bring. Not that I have a ton of skirts available to me, but I think that were I a skirt or dress frequenter, I would sometimes be like, I kind of just want to like just kind of wrap it all up and just feel safe in my pants. And I totally understand. A lot of people like dresses and some of the things that we've done. Ooh, dress with a wrap top. And I love my canopy dress. Good to know, Karen from Western Massachusetts. Okay, guys, we've had a great chat today. I'm not ending the show. Don't worry. I know it's 9:56. I'm gonna give away a pair of pants today. So yeah, if you've
Oh
been,
my God, so generous.
I know, if you've been lurking in the chat, just say hi, what up, say beans or bucket hat or I don't know, literally anything you want. Bridgerton, we were talking about that. People like Bridgerton too. I never got a chance to tell you that everyone's all about Bridgerton. But yeah, make sure to just send something in the chat, and I will pull a winner to get you guys a pair of pants. Yeah, I feel safe in my pants. It's funny that I feel safe in pants, but I wear shorts like every day.
You always wear shorts.
Every
You're
day.
one of those guys that just like always wears shorts. It's a certain breed of man. You're never cold.
I am a shorts guy, and
Yeah.
to be perfectly honest, what it is more than the shorts themselves, it's just that I picked up a lot of shorts in like jersey fabric, not like jersey as in like a you know what I'm saying when I say jersey, right?
A French terry.
Jersey knit, French terry, exactly. It's got that
Yeah.
little terry cloth inside. So
Sweatshirt.
I picked up a bunch of stuff in French terry, design desk, everybody. And I just love that fabric, and it's just like so comfortable. And I just like, I went through a lot of my life wearing like skinny jeans. And I think there was just a point where I said no. I was wearing stuff like, I was wearing like salvage denim and stuff that's just like really rough and just hard to
No, you
enjoy.
deserve to be comfortable 100% of the time.
I agree, and I love that that's part of our design philosophy
Yeah,
here.
that's like our whole brand philosophy. I was putting together like a fabric request deck for our fabric vendor, and that was like my headline. Like, I don't want to see anything that's even remotely uncomfortable. I'm just gonna throw it in the trash.
I love
Don't
that.
waste my time.
I'm gonna fact check you here, Jess. You are
She's our fit model.
You're our fit model, so you pretty much wear
She
like
knows.
everything. Can we fact
Yeah.
check the comfortability statement? How comfortable is everything?
More comfortable than the clothes that I wear when I come here.
More comfortable than the clothes on set.
Definitely really comfortable. Like I could fall asleep in it and I'll be fine. And they're wrinkle resistant, so you're totally like in the right wheelhouse if you're going for comfortability and most of all, again, versatility, right? I think that here at Beta Brand, the design team does really, really well at making sure that you can move. I mean, I've done so many squats, like I teach for a living, but they make me do squats all day during fit just to make sure that everything is moving right and stays fit and goes back to body. What is that called again when it has to go back to the body? Like the stretch? Retention, yeah, to make sure that the fabric is good, it sits tight on the body, and most of all, it moves really well. So I love also that the design team always asks me, like, is there any parts that are uncomfortable? And we talk about like underarm is too tight, or the bust feels a little loose, or maybe it needs to come up a little bit, or the pants need a little bit more room in the waistline or the hips. And again, we're talking about something that can fit for all styles, all movements, all flows, and most of all be celebrated in all bodies. We also bring another fit model that is a plus size model. So we both talk about what makes sense for our bodies, and again, just talking about the overall fit. So I think that that's one of like the most biggest benefits to Beta Brand, is talking about comfortability, talking about how much it has the stretch and retention back to the body, and most of all, it's cute and it looks good on every body.
So I got a lot of beans, bucket hat, other stuff spammed in the chat.
You're making me want to have a bucket hat.
You know,
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
I highly suggest bucket hats in general. This one's like fuzzy, and it's just like, I just feel good. My hair does not look great underneath it. That's why I was just like, okay, bucket hat time. You know what I mean? Just curly hair. Some days it's like, yeah, I'm gonna cooperate. Some days it's just like, not there. So guys, it is 10:01 PST, and you guys spam bucket hat and pants in the chat, which means I have to give away a pair of pants if you do that. That's the secret message. We'll change the password tomorrow, so don't try it again. But yeah, Jessica, you wanna announce who's won a pair of pants?
We have a winner. Thank you first of all for joining us. This is our second show of Design Desk.
Yeah.
And we want to know what you think about it, so don't forget to add your thoughts in our BTS behind the scenes on Facebook or on our social channels. But we have a big winner today. Her name is Candace C. Thank you for joining. You get a pair of one Beta Brand item, woohoo, of your choice. Make sure that you email us at giveaways@betabrand.com, and don't forget to tag us in your post. And maybe you want to pair one of your DPYPs with a bucket hat. Maybe you want to throw shorts over those pants to hashtag Aiden all day 24/7. Either way, thank you all for joining us. I'm going to toss it back to Aiden for some final closeout. Good to see you all and hear from you all again. And big thanks to Megan for joining us today, being the featured, all the behind the scenes.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for being here, Megan. Thanks for being here. That was such a good segue. Yeah.
My pleasure.
Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate having you.
Great questions.
Yeah, on the design
Great
desk.
suggestions. Very helpful.
Yeah. All right, everybody. It has been a ride today. It has been an absolute ride. I wish we could stick around and have a conversation. I've got a bunch of chats I never got to. Denise talking about her boyfriend wearing cargo shorts in winter in Indiana. We all want to be comfy, says Karen. I could talk to you guys forever, honestly. But alas, time for the show to end. Thanks for coming. We've got a really awesome drop coming out tomorrow. So join us at 9 a.m. On the site, and I'll see you there, Beta Babes. Have a wonderful Wednesday. See ya.